Morning, Kris. Calvin Picker's in the starter's net. Can you just maybe take us through the decision to go with Calvin?
Calvin's coming in and played some really big games for us. Dating back to last year, not playing for a while, coming in the Vancouver series, playing really well. This year, you look at his record, especially since probably January 1st, how many games he's won. We felt that we're in a position we need to win a game, and we have a lot of confidence in him.
What's the priority for your team in Game 3?
Get a little bit better in all areas. 5-on-5 a little bit. There's some things that we can do, and not giving up chances, and generating a little more, getting a little hungry around the net, being able to make something out of maybe something that's not really there, and that's just through hard work, driving the net, stuff like that. But and then also, you look around the playoffs, not only our series but all of them. The biggest factor on winning and losing is usually special teams, and you look at our success last year that we had our run, our power play, our penalty kill were phenomenal, and we need to have that kind of effort also.
Your team's obviously been in some big, important situations. How much can you draw on some of those experiences? Because you find yourselves basically in a must-win really early on, which I'm sure is maybe jarring, but how do you think what you've been through before helps?
Guys can handle the pressure. There's obviously, if it's a must-win game, they can handle those must-win games. But, we went down, then we lost 2 games in their building, and now we come back into our building, which we feel much more comfortable playing in, and we just have to do our job and win our games at home.
How much has it been sort of, specific individual mistakes at bad times versus, and I'm talking even strength here, versus, needing more at even strength? Where's your head at on where your game is there versus just the big mistakes?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
Sorry, how much do you need to improve your 5-on-5 play as opposed to just avoiding big mistakes that are costly in the moment?
I look at 5-on-5 play, and the amount of time we spend in the offensive zone. It doesn't mean much if we can't generate offensive opportunities. But the fact that we're getting it into the offensive zone tells me that whether it's our forechecks, our breakouts, all those fundamentals are pretty good there. But what doesn't correlate, and which is more important, is the amount of chances and the type of chances we're giving up. So obviously that's something the coaches have talked a lot about in the last couple of days on, all right, we're spending time in the offensive zone, we're spending very little time in the defensive zone. How can we generate more from that and not be giving up those chances? So, without telling you everything, we just need to get a little bit better in those areas.
Kris, you mentioned a couple different times how maybe not any of the goals were on Stuart Skinner in those 2 games. Is the goaltending change tonight, is part of it to kind of maybe give a shock to the team and kind of a jolt and a little bit of a different look for them?
I believe our team would treat it the same, whether Stu's in net or Picks. I think it's we're coming back home and we're down 2. There should be a lot of desperation, no matter who our goaltender is. But I don't know. I think we just need a big performance, some big saves at key times, and obviously, this isn't our being down 2-0 isn't only on our goaltender. It's on a team thing, and I don't think our mentality changes whoever's starting tonight.
With Kapanen out of the lineup, you've used McDavid a little bit on the penalty kill. What has gone into that decision to do that?
Well, one, he can handle it. The one, we took it away from him, not because we didn't feel he was confident or we didn't have confidence in him doing it. It was just he had enough on his plate, playing 5-on-5, power play, playing 22, 24 minutes a night that, let's take a little something away from him. Now, us losing a penalty killer with Kapanen, we needed somebody to do that. And, McDavid and Kapanen are very similar on that penalty kill jobs is they can both skate really, really well. And Kapanen's been a partner for Puck Colson, and now that we felt that was the best transition to put him in that spot.
It appears as though you're losing a lot of draws in special teams. Could you use a right shot specifically on the PK?
Yeah, absolutely. Derek Ryan, we used him quite a bit last year. He was first over the boards on the penalty kill last year, and anything to improve our faceoffs, because especially on special teams. So on 5-on-5, I think we're doing probably better than okay. 5-on-5 faceoffs, specialty teams. That's something we could improve on.
Just watching practice this morning, it looked like maybe Klingberg and Bouchard were taking some reps together. I'm not sure if you're willing to commit to them playing together tonight or not, but just maybe a thought on righty-righty. Obviously, lots of puck-moving ability there between those two, but just a thought on Klingberg and the potential for that.
I wouldn't look at too much into that.
Okay.